Oh man, what is this, Adam?
Oh, we're playing Doom.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Pixel Junkies.
John Romero is gonna make us his bitch.
Oh, John Romero's dead though, isn't he?
Is
or
he?
is that George Romero?
George Romero is.
I don't know. Rest in peace, Zombie Man. So,
The controller.
yeah. What do you gotta do, like a Walmart brand controller?
I got a Halo controller.
Playing Doom on Xbox for some reason.
Oh, well, I have it, and Aaron doesn't. So
Like the quintessential PC game on Xbox.
Is it the quintessential PC
Yeah, I
game?
think
I
it
thought
was
Elder
like
Scrolls was the quintessential PC
Well,
game.
I mean, maybe now. I don't know. Doom is like pretty, you know, old school PC thing. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. What's this all about?
So basically, the plot of the game, and it gets
it
a
like
bit
a reboot?
complicated. You're the Doom Slayer or the Doom Marine, and you are on Mars, and there are
Cortana.
demons, and you have to kill them.
We're also playing on Nightmare difficulty.
So we'll see how well this goes.
Yep. So, is this a sequel, a reboot? What's going on here? Same continuity?
It's debatable. There's not actually a lot of story that you got to worry about.
Oh. Did you finish it?
I did. Well, no, not yet. That was
Oh,
actually a lie.
Lord of the Rings, Sauron.
I'm at the last level, I believe. I'm just about to
okay.
hit the last boss. I had to stop playing last night because it was 3 in the morning and I was tired. But basically, I think what happened is at the end of the last Doom, whichever one you want that to be, you got sucked off into hell.
Why did people not like 3?
I don't know.
Oh, I thought Andrew liked 3.
Anyway, you get sucked off into hell, and then you spend the next 10,000 years just killing demons, and you become the bane of demonkind, and then you get tricked, and you get locked in a sarcophagus in stasis, and then these guys wake you up.
So you're really good at killing demons.
Yes, essentially what you've become is you've become the demon's worst nightmare.
Oh. And so nobody's killed you in 10,000 years.
No.
So then this game shouldn't be difficult then.
No.
Okay. Alright.
Although it is, because you
Put it on
do die.
very difficult.
Yeah.
So then is him dying like a lore thing?
No, it's just...
Does he, like, if he dies, does he just go back to hell?
No, it's just he just dies. And then the game...
So I feel like hell isn't really being utilized here. Like, shouldn't him
Look at that.
dying...
That's
like-
why, hang on.
I don't know, I feel like when he dies, he should just go back to hell. So, like, his enemies and... his enemies and the people he fears, like, they can never get away from each other.
What do you mean?
Because they're always in hell.
I suppose. Look at it like that. Also, you get to kill demons, like, really gorely. Like,
Right? It'd be like, I don't want to kill you because you're just going to come back here again.
yeah.
There's no point.
Well, I think I don't know. I think hell is not necessarily a place you go when you die. It's just another plane of existence.
Oh. So is it like...
This is the best weapon in the
is
game.
it bad?
Well,
It's
not
just
really.
demons?
Yeah, it's just demons.
Oh.
I think you're looking for a game with too much plot here.
I mean, it could have a sweet-ass story, though.
Yeah, but it doesn't need to.
But-
the story is demons. And you kill them a lot. Very graphically. Like this.
Alright.
Man, that took
I
off
saw
a lot
some
of my
guy
health.
do this at SGDQ, and he did a lot of hopping out of the game.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
He, like, hopped above the levels and ran across the collision points. So, like, rather than going through these levels and killing enemies, he would, like, glitch his way out of the level, stand on the ceiling, and then just run to the end.
Well, I can't do that because
Yeah.
I don't know how.
I don't know how to do that either. I watched him do it, but I was doing other things. Playing other games. You watch SGDQ, though?
No, not really.
Oh.
Is that speed running thing?
Yeah. Like, speedrunning as a thing, I personally think, is stupid.
Yeah.
There's no reason to be good at going through a game fast. It's like, if your objective is to get through a game fast, then don't spend 4.5 years practicing how to get through it fast. Just
Yeah,
play
this is
it.
too hard.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
You died in
I died in, like, the first area.
Yeah. Well, there you go. But...
Because normally I just played it on, like, I think I played it on hard instead of like, ultra hard. Because I think there's, like,
pleb
5 kills. Well, no, I didn't do it on pleb easy.
Oh, okay.
I'm not a pleb.
Oh, okay.
Can I change the difficulty?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
Yeah, but, you know, if you want to do speedrunning, go ahead and you do you.
Also, we should say that this game might not We might have to stop halfway through because the game stops.
Yeah, we're still installing it because it took literally all night to install, so we're just starting from here.
Game.
So wherever it's at, it'll do it. Classic weapon pose. That means it's in the middle.
Oh man, that's cool. Don't like that though.
Are there no iron sights in this game?
Nope.
So you can't do that with a button click in the game. You have to toggle it in the menu. I don't like that. It takes forever to fucking load.
Yeah, I know load times in this game are a bit ridiculous. Oh, hang on. Wait. The load times in this game are a bit ridiculous, but on the PC version, they would be a lot better because it's a PC game, and therefore on the PC version, it would be better. So I want everyone to know that both the frames and the load times and the textures and everything about this game would be better on the PC version.
Not necessarily, Adam. It crashes a lot on PC, apparently. And also crashed during the dude's speed run.
Your fucking whore mouth.
It crashes a lot. What are you doing?
It's perfect on the PC version.
It's not. It crashed in that guy's speed run.
Well, maybe he was just a fucking console pleb in disguise, and the game knew it, and he just crashed. He's like, oh, you can't play this. Alright. Let's do this again.
Yeah.
Second verse, same as the verse, except a bit easier this time, because I've bumped the difficulty down one.
See, Adam had a plan to do like a endurance mode or something.
But
play the game until you die, and then we'd swap out. But Adam died immediately, so there's no reason for me to even play. Because I've never played this, and Adam is apparently a master at it. So.
Oh, I'm not. I didn't say a master. I just saying I like this game a lot.
So who captured you, and why was that a thing?
So the demons captured me, and then there's this research group called the UAC who is attempting to use hell as a power. They're attempting to utilize hell's resources as a power source for mankind, but then they were like, "Oh wait, demons. That's a thing."
So hell on Mars.
Essentially. Well, I don't know why it's on Mars, but I mean, it's another dimension. So they were like, if we can tap into this other dimension for its energy source, humanity can have unlimited energy. And then the demons were like, hang on, now that's our energy. So they came through, and they were like, oh man, we need the one dude. And then they were this woman here who's talking used to be the head was one of the researchers here, and she was and so then the main researcher was like, well, she's losing her mind to the demonic influences, so I need an insurance policy in case the demons come back. So what he did is he found the Doom Marine because he knew that the Doom Marine is the one dude who can kill
Story's getting stupid.
But there's like, that's the story. That's it.
But it's like, what? Hang on, that's our energy, says the demons, who shouldn't give a fuck about.
Well, they don't actually give a fuck. What the demons actually want is they want to kill everyone because they're demons.
UA Corp.
Unlimited.
Great scan there, computer.
Yeah, well, we gotta repair the satellite fishes or dishes or whatever. It's hot in here now.
Yep.
The toasty room. What time is it?
What time is it?
Yeah.
You got a clock on your thing. 11 o'clock.
Oh, it's 11 o'clock.
5 to 11.
Yeah, so that guy Samuel Hayden was the dude who found me, and he's
the Mars director.
Yeah, he's like Michael Bay, but Mars.
Oh. But Mars. I don't know, we need like a cool space mech movie. That's just ridiculous.
Why?
I don't know. We don't have one.
You might actually like some of the the Gundam Wing stuff.
I guess. They're not really like mechs though. They're too humanoid.
Well, they're mecha.
Well, whatever. They're too humanoid.
Pick it up.
I want just like, you know.
Do you mean mechs like in Mech Assault?
Yeah, and you know, Haken or whatever the hell it was, cheesies.
So just get into Mech Warrior, BattleTech.
No, I don't want to play a game. I want it to be like a show or something.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I agree with you there.
Or I mean, I guess it could be a game, but it would need to be very plot heavy, and a lot of those games aren't. They're just like, kill things. You beat the game, and that's it.
There is no reloading in this game, also.
Okay. So you just use all your ammo and it's gone.
Yeah.
Alright.
Which it takes some getting used to because like I'm so used to playing a game where you shoot twice and then you hammer the reload button.
Yeah.
To get a new clip in, and so I was doing that a lot. and it wasn't doing anything.
Yeah. So there's no reload button at all.
No.
Yeah, see, I don't know, like, there's definitely a market for this. Like, this is cool. I don't know that I'd ever play this on my own.
I didn't like it at first either, but then I started to get into it, and I actually like it a lot now.
Yeah,
it's certainly a lot better when you get most of the weapons and they're all upgraded and you feel like a total badass because you got an assault rifle that shoots rockets out like a minigun. Or you get the BFG, which just fucking annihilates everything on the screen at one time, or the double boot jump or whatever.
Yeah, but so what are you doing though, really? You're just killing stuff,
Yeah,
right?
you're just killing demons.
Yeah.
That's the whole point. The whole point is that you're meant to feel like the demon's worst fear, which you are.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not my thing.
It's also very movement-based, so it's a lot like what Titanfall is, but it's even more so, where your main defense is just keep moving around. There's no cover, there's none. You're just you moving with the shotgun. Also, it's very telling that the first weapon you get in this game is not an assault rifle, it's the shotgun.
Yeah, I mean, the game is clearly designed about flow and, you know, keeping everything very fluid and clean and responsive, but that's like an entirely different direction. Like, I would prefer something to just be realistic. It doesn't need to be like...
Yeah, but not every game needs to be realistic, Aaron.
I'm not saying every game needs to be. I'm just saying in order to, for me, it to appeal to me, it kind of needs to be.
Alright. Aaron hates Doom.
And and not all games necessarily need to be realistic to appeal to me either. It just needs to have a hook. Like, for this game to you know, really speak to me, it needs to have like a long-term goal. If I'm gonna just do the same task a million times, you know, I'll kill demons over and over and over again. I kind of want like a long-term like suit upgrade or gun upgrade or something. If there's no narrative to hook me, then I want a reason to keep playing it. You know?
There's actually a fair bit of story here, because you'll notice that when he's talking, you can't hear it, but he's saying, you know, I want you to know, you may disagree with us, but what we did was for the betterment of all mankind. And then the Doom Marine looks down, and you just see like a pulped up scientist who's dead, clearly been mutilated. And so very much like, oh, well, clearly, I don't know. There's a lot of subtle. It's very subtle storytelling. There's also a lot of demon killing.
Oh, man, we're on Mars. Where's Diddly Squad at?
Diddly Squat.
Yeah.
What's that?
With Matt Damon and
Oh yeah.
Jessica Chastain.
Oh yeah, I forgot she was in that. That was a good movie. I like that movie a lot.
Wasn't amazing, but it was pretty good.
I thought it was amazing.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I do like killing that dude with his own arm.
Rip
That
the
never
arm
gets
off
fucking
and then
old.
smash his head apart. Yeah. So I think like here's a good maybe comparison or departure, because it's made by the same people or published by the same people, is Wolfenstein. I played Wolfenstein and that was great, but it had a fairly kind of a deep story. It wasn't super like lore heavy, read the wiki to get all the bits, but it was like it had a thing going, and it also had like long-term perks, like a perk tree and stuff.
This also has a perk tree. Cool
Upgrade. Yeah, so what's like the, what do you get?
Well, there's upgrades to your weapons, which makes your weapons more effective. And then there's upgrades to your suit that make it more durable. There's upgrades to your actual Doom Marine that gives him more health or armor or ammo or whatever. A lot of different upgrades. You gain health back. Ow, fuck.
Maybe it's just the setting then. Maybe I just don't care for the setting.
Yeah, I felt kind of the same way. It's a very, like, unimaginative setting, because it is just you're a space marine killing demons. Like, that's the granddaddy of all shooters right there. But at the same time, once you get into it, it's hard to explain, but once you get into it, it's fun. It's just a fun game. I wouldn't say it's like my favorite shooter of all time, but I'm having fun with it. The load times do kill me, because you do die fairly frequently.
So you said you're at the last level, or you believe you are?
I think I'm at the last level.
So
I'm pretty sure I'm right before the last boss, actually.
So how long is it taking you to get through this story?
I'd say
like 5 hours.
No, probably close to 8-10 hours.
Okay. Yeah.
The maps are fairly linear, but each combat area is a bit of a sandbox. That makes sense. Like, this is a combat area, so there's a lot of verticality, there's a lot of movement, but they're very small play boxes.
Yeah. Yeah,
And there's usually multiple waves.
We
of
played the
demons that
beta
come in.
as a video a long time back as well, and that wasn't very fun. I mean, this, you know, the campaign is obviously what I would be going for if I played this at all, but
I will say, you gain health back by when you see that some of these guys start to glow orange, and you can do.
they're gonna explode.
Yeah, and well, they do these. They let you do the takedown animations there. That gives you health back. So when you do that, you gain health back from them.
And the little blue pellets shoot out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're. It is doing Quake as well, aren't they? Are we doing that?
Well, there is the Quake reboot, but that's just purely multiplayer.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Did that even have a story?
I don't know. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't. I can't remember. I don't know if any of them really had a story. I mean, I played the first Doom when I was a kid, and I can't recall there ever being a story.
No?
I mean, there might have been, like, very lore-based things around, but you really had to go digging for it. If you just played the game, it was just shoot shit and not die, find the keys and open the doors. That was it. And also look at that one alien's butthole.
There's an alien that had a butthole?
Yeah, there was one of them, like one of the red guys. When you shot him, you'd fall over backwards, and you could like see his butthole.
Oh yeah.
Or I don't know what it was. Maybe it was a female.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I'm sure it wouldn't have been a female because that wouldn't have gotten past the ER rating.
ER.
Or ERSB or whatever the fuck.
Yeah. Well, I don't. Probably was time before ratings.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, like back in the whenever that was, like 91 or something. When did Doom come out?
I hope there's a new game plus mode where you get to do this game on harder difficulties with all your fucking upgrades, because that'd be cool.
It'd be cool if they did. Is there any like classic modes?
What do you mean?
Where it's like you get to keep your gun that you're using now, like the same graphics, but you're in the old levels, like the
Kind of like what Wolfenstein did.
Yeah.
I don't know if that is. You can look that up.
Or did they like rebuild any of the levels in it? 1993. That's when it came out.
Doom?
Not Dune. Doom.
I said Doom.
Oh, there's a Dune. Doom 2016 classic levels. Look that up. Oh yeah, I wish they had more, like, even if they just remade the original Wolfenstein or Wolfenstein 3D. Did you just whip it off?
Found a little.
Oh.
Found a little friend.
Found a little of your own person. Classic level location guide. Yes, I guess there are some classic levels. Now I don't know if these are.
Oh, I just got a grenade.
I don't know if these are just remakes, or if maybe they aren't. Nope, doesn't look like they are. Yeah, so pretty much exactly what I was talking about is already in the game.
Okay.
So, see like that? You like it to...
Perfect. Is that
Yeah.
part of the game?
Yeah.
Sweet.
I think there's like different portal areas that you can go into, and there's the classic levels. But yeah, if they remade like Wolfenstein or even Doom with the current game engine they're using, but keeps the graphics the same.
Yeah.
Because Wolfenstein, like the Wolfenstein 3D or whatever the hell that was, I don't know what game that's based. I think it was 3D. That was great with the modern Wolfenstein engine.
Yeah.
Like it played like a proper game rather than the shitty old Quake engine. Whatever the hell that was.
I will say, one of the things that I thought was,
I will say, 20-second pause.
well, I'm doing stuff, Aaron. I will say one of the things I really liked about one of my favorite kind of like little secrets that I liked about Wolfenstein, the new one, the New Order, was the Nightmare mode where you can just go back and play the Wolfenstein.
Yeah.
So here I can upgrade my suit. So I think the first one I went for was
Praetor suit.
Yeah, that's the name of your suit. Can't do that. I'm not gonna go with anyone. I'm gonna save that.
So, how does the upgrade there?
Jeez, what do you mean?
How does the upgrade system work? Do you gotta like find specific things?
Yeah,
in
so
the world?
that red dude that you just saw me pull something out of his chest, that gives me suit upgrades, which give me upgrades to my armor and stuff.
So you just gotta find red dudes.
Yeah, they're usually in little hidden areas. I haven't found them all, and there's a number of each of them on each map.
Okay, so it's not like a level system or anything.
No.
Okay.
Also, I'm pretty sure some of these dudes get weaker the more you fight them. I don't know that for sure, but it seems like when you come across a dude, first, the first time, they're pretty easy, they're pretty hard to kill actually. And the more you kill them, the easier they become to kill. They're less I don't even know how to explain it. They just become less.
Is this running at 60 on this?
It might be.
I mean, it doesn't. The video is going to be in 30 because it's all it's recorded in, but it looks like the game is running at 60.
Yeah, right on.
Either that or it's a very fast, smooth 30.
It might be because it is a very well polished game. They certainly did. You know what? It might not be like the biggest game out there, but it's certainly, a game that has a lot of polish. Here's a weapon upgrade. So I kill this little robot and I get a I get a thing. So I'm gonna go for explosive shot, which basically means that when I hold the left trigger, it's like my alt fire. So see, alt dead.
So you got limited ammo for that?
It just uses up one. So like, notice that I have 16 shots left. I hit fire. It uses just one. So it's just one of my regular rounds. Which is nice.
Seems like overpowered.
Yes, and that's part of the feel of this game. Is by the end of it, you really do feel like a proper badass because you're just literally mowing through demons.
Apparently, it runs at 1080 at 60 on both Xbox and PS4.
Oh, well, there we go.
Didn't know that. I figured there would have been some resolutions compromise, as that's the usual story with console games. But apparently, this is turbo optimized. So,
well, there we go.
Which is it says a lot more about it than when we played the beta, because that was not optimized.
No, but to be fair, it was a beta.
Yeah.
I know. I like this game a lot. This is a fun game. Killing demons. Do you want to give it a go?
I mean, I suppose. I think it'd be fun with co-op. I think a game like this would be better with co-op.
The maps are a bit small for co-op.
I mean, I guess.
Hang on, I'll finish this section and then we can let you play.
We can let me play.
That little brother mentality, oh, you can be player 2. You get to take over when I die. But you never die.
You play the game when I go out to fuck bitches. Alright.
Okay.
Don't touch my save. I'll fuck you up. Weapon upgrade point gained.
Whoa.
Oh, I don't know what that is. Yeah, those look like the guys that had the buttholes in the original Doom.
Might have been. These are called imps, I believe.
Except they're a bit more runny aroundy than they were. As you'd expect, they were all gifts back then.
Yeah, just gifts.
We're being attacked by these gifts.
You pretty much, though, right?
Army of gifts coming after me.
Army of gifts.
Reminds me of Destiny in aesthetic.
Well, I mean, it is. Destiny also
area.
has Mars.
Yeah. Destiny ain't run this good.
No, it didn't, did it? Are you looking forward to Destiny 2 there, Aaron? Oh, come on, man.
Nope.
Must be.
Nope.
I think you're lying.
Not even.
Not even.
I was thinking about playing the beta until I saw some gameplay. And it's literally just Destiny 1 again. Like, I don't even want to watch any videos of it now.
No?
I watched like 5 minutes. I was like, alright, I'm sick of this already.
I like Destiny 1, so I'll probably pick up Destiny 2 at some point.
It has interesting bits. It is not the game I wanted, and
no.
some of like.
Oh, imagine that, a game not being the game Aaron wanted. That never happens.
Well, it's shitty marketing. You got like fantasy space RPG where you can, I didn't realize that the beta for the first game was the whole game.
Yeah.
I don't like the idea of like light levels and shit. Just let me be level a million.
It would be better if it wasn't an MMO.
Yeah, it could still be
but
an MMO.
But any game would
just
be better if it
have
wasn't
a
an MMO.
fucking purpose. You don't do anything in it. You go to it's basically Doom, except every fucking level is accessible through every other level. Your computer just like shut off?
No,
Okay.
it just goes into sleep mode. As some computers want to do, Aaron.
Yeah, but they also, when they go into sleep mode, they usually suspend actions, such as recording audio. I don't know. I'm tired. Like, it's 2017. Just give me a big ass. Give me an open world game where everything is open. I can go everywhere. I can do everything. I can do anything that I want to do. Like,
Aaron just wants a game that does everything.
yeah, just let me do everything. I'm sick of this. Like, oh, it's got good shooting mechanics. It's got balanced combat. I don't care about that. Just do everything. Let me do everything.
So, like a racing game in there as well?
Sure, why not? They had a racing mode for Destiny, and then they got rid of it.
It was awful.
Yeah, but
Did
they got
get
rid of it. Yeah, well, it was like a Christmas only thing bullshit. I don't know.
All right, here you can take over.
Like, just, yeah, let me do everything. Is that all? It will be mine?
Yeah.
How did I go this way? Oh my god, the hair triggers. Alright. Where do I go, Adam?
Oh, you gotta figure it out.
Oh, you're more like that guy with no dick in Game of Thrones.
Oh, Vizini.
Vizini, yeah.
Yeah, whatever. Inconceivable! How cool would that be if Princess Bride was part of that universe? So if you press the back button, you should be able to bring up your map, which can tell you where you gotta go. So that's where you came from. That's where you gotta.
The orange?
Well, no, that's just the secret.
Oh. So I gotta go this way.
Maybe.
Oh, it's not telling me where to go. Objective is a diamond. Can I zoom in? Alright.
Those are just secrets.
Where's the diamond?
There's no diamond.
Well, I don't have an objective then.
Yeah. Well, there you go. It is back that way, I'm pretty sure.
This way?
Yeah. You've already got max grenades.
Oh, it just goes to the same thing. Like, primarily, what I want...
I will say, one part of the reason that there are some areas in Doom that I'm just like, okay, I don't know what to do.
I
could have done that for you, really, because that was the end of the level. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Sorry.
Thanks, Adam. Beat the game.
But yeah, there are some parts in this game where I'm just like, what do I do? Where do I go? Is it because the map is not... Some maps are not particularly well laid out in terms of like where you got to go. They are for like the shooting, but anyway, that's only happened like 2 or 3 times. Just something to note about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, some games need clearer direction. I don't know if that's the fault of like level design or if they need to have better waypoint systems. Oh
so
man,
Aaron,
fucking finally.
I found out during that cut.
That 87-year load screen.
Yeah, try doing that every time you die during a boss fight. It's fucking annoying as shit. Anyway, guess which game it has microtransactions being added to it that's coming out in the fall? It's by Warner Brothers.
Oh, Mad Max 2.
Oh man, I wish. No, it's Shadow War. So yay.
Mordor got microtransactions.
Yeah.
Like, what level of microtransactions?
I don't know. I haven't been able to find out much information. I'm gonna look it up now.
Oh, oh shit. Yeah, I guess for a single player experience, there's no reason to have microtransactions.
No, there isn't.
In like in an MMO or something, I suppose. It's fine, but just because it's either monthly expenses or pay money because they gotta keep the servers running. But in a game like that, I feel like it's stupid. Don't have that crap. What is it, like cosmetic?
I don't know. I haven't been able to find it yet.
Figure it out.
I'm trying, man.
I pressed a button. Come on. What's going on with this, Adam?
You need to kill all the demons.
Well, this is a mission challenge. Do I gotta do that?
The mission challenge is basically they're just like different things you can do. So like kill 5 demons with a single shotgun blast.
Well, I can't go this way. Do I have a flashlight?
Nope.
I feel like you should have a flashlight. This is the way I was. Look at this volumetric cloud particles. How do I open shit? Oh, I gotta pull this apart.
I will say, hold left trigger to do that charge shot. Oh, and right. So when they glow like that, press it on the right thumbstick, and you can do the execute. With those dudes, the kind of zombie dudes, you don't even have to waste ammo. You can just execute them right away.
Okay.
I do like killing those dudes. They're pretty fun.
Oh, I got that.
You get some like really cool like executes later on in the game. Like there's one dude you kill by ripping off his own tail and beating him with it.
And shoving it up his ass.
Well, no.
I watched it.
There's another one where you tear off the dude's horn and shove it into his eye socket. And there's another one where you tear a dude's heart out and then shove it into his mouth where it explodes.
Is that Benedict Cumberdump's trainer from Dr. Steven?
What?
You know that Chinese white missus?
Oh, yes. Yeah. Kind of looks like her,
Tilda
doesn't it?
Swinton or something.
Sorry, I was just... Your fucking dialogue there was so fucking stupid for a second. I didn't understand what the fuck was going on.
Alright. I thought I could do it in one thing.
Well, you gotta, like, double tap it. Hit. See? Isn't it fun just to mercilessly kill these dudes?
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to do it slower, though. Like, put them on a bed and pull them apart.
To be fair, that would break flow of the gameplay.
That's fine. Just knock them out, keep them alive, and then take them one by
Those
one
dudes,
onto a torture
if you shoot
bed.
them once, and then they like 9 out of 10 times when you shoot them, they go into the orange phase where you can then execute them. So blue is health and orange is ammo.
This would be so much easier, and I'm not trying to sound like a PCMR at him, but this would be so much easier with a mouse and keyboard.
See, I actually find shooting way better with a controller, but I get that you're the people have different preferences here.
Well, it's just more responsive. Like I totally get controllers being like they're smoother.
Yeah.
And it's at least from a certain perspective, it's better to watch gameplay from a controller, but for intuitiveness, it's just keyboard and mouse just works. And I was of your frame of mind a couple years back, but then the more you get into PC gaming, the more you're like,
I feel like I became friends with you too just as you were coming into PC gaming, because you used to be like, oh man, they're both relevant, and then like a month after you're like, the consoles are fucking pleb machines.
The consoles are fine. I mean, they're kind of redundant now because
you're dead.
Oh, I died? I just went Turbo Thor mode.
You gotta shoot those dudes.
Whatever. They're still viable. They're just, the problem is, consoles now are like, they're like shitty PCs. And I mean that you have to do everything. Like, consoles used to be, you put the game in, and then you play it, and it was fine. It was like, instantly, disc is in, or the cartridge is in, you're playing it, best kind. Play your game, turn it off, whatever. It was no big deal. But now consoles are just PCs. You got to install the game. You got to have hard drive space. You got to, there's all this stuff in the media about different specs, console specs, and how are they relative to PC. It's like you may as well just play PC games at this point.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
And especially
it is very annoying when you gotta, because this had what fucking I can't even remember how many 58 gigabyte. For
58 gigs, yeah, and it must be installing. It can't, it's obviously not on the disc. You have that much on a disc, so it's like it's installing some parts of it from the disc and then downloading the rest of it. But I'm on a 300 megabit network and it downloads at 30 megabits. Like, why the fuck is it so slow? What, like, Phil Spencer, figure out your fucking Microsoft servers and feces. And PlayStation is even worse.
It is. PlayStation download speeds are atrocious.
I don't know what it is about whatever the hell garbage you use, and I thought, like, what was the Gaikai or whatever it was, the network Sony bought years ago? Like, we're the fastest network thing ever.
Fucking hell.
Meanwhile, they're downloading at like a megabyte an hour on PlayStation.
Yeah.
It's feezies.
It really is bad on PlayStation. PlayStation is by far... Here's how bad it is on PlayStation. I can't have my computer on Wi-Fi when I'm playing PlayStation because that's how much it tanks my fucking Wi-Fi in my room. I have to have an Ethernet cable plugged into it.
That doesn't make sense why there's a bottleneck. Like, if your network is 300 megabits and you're using, like, 5, why does it tank
I don't know.
The bits that the
I can't figure it out. Maybe next time
using.
you and Andrew are over, you can help me with that.
It's just PlayStation, man. The download speeds are garbage on console. Which isn't helped by the fact that games are, 60 to 100 gigs now on average, AAA titles.
Yeah. I'm kind of with Jim Sterling. I think there needs to be more AA games.
We just need... the console market needs to stay the console market. Or get into PC gaming. Don't make them the same thing, but have one be pointless. Like, you can get the same... You can get an equivalent PC for the same cost as some of these fucking turbo consoles coming out.
Fuck!
The Xbox and the PS4 Pro.
Stop! I hate these fucking load times!
It's also probably not helped by the fact that it's still installing. Oh man, it's 0%. Oh, it just shot up to 80. Okay. I was about to say fuck this video. Yeah.
I mean, you're making good points. I agree with you.
But also, aren't keyboard and mouse controller setups compatible with consoles now?
I don't know.
I know one streamer that plays keyboard mouse on PS4.
I really don't. That one I don't know about.
So, I mean, even with the console, you might still be able to get the same experience. Now, you don't need to go so far as Andrew's, like, gotta have a mechanical keyboard, gotta have a wired mouse. You don't. You really don't. It makes no fucking difference. No matter how many times somebody who plays PC games tells you that mechanical keyboard and a fucking 9 million DPI wired mouse make a difference, they don't. Maybe if you're at like turbo MLG level where you're like Neo looking at the code, counting the frames. Unless you're there, it makes no fucking difference. Other than it just working. Which wireless mice now are just as good as wired mice, as far as I'm concerned. I don't have any issues with latency.
I've never had a problem with my wired mouse, except for the fact that sometimes I
wireless
drop it.
mouse.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, like I don't have any latency issues or anything like that. Nothing noticeable. And I same with the wireless keyboard that I have, because fuck wires.
I hate wires.
I'm reveling in the day that some point in the future we will look back and go, hey, remember when stuff had wires? I can't wait until then. Get rid of the fucking wires on everything. There's too much shit with cables and crap all over the place. Like over there, I got fucking the Vive got wires, and the joystick got wires, and the heater got wires.
Behind my fucking computer, or my desk is a fucking mess of wires. And every time I go to play games, I have to worry about where my fucking controller cable is for the PlayStation controller, because the PlayStation controller can't take AA batteries for some fucking reason. It has to be charged, so I have to keep it plugged in ever, because the fucking backlit on the fucking thing drains the fucking battery. Who the fuck thought that was a good idea? So now I have to have a cord that my fucking computer share constantly and gets caught up in the wheels.
It lasts like 3 hours.
The
PlayStation controller lasts like 3 hours. Yeah.
I mean, the PlayStation 4 controller is the best out of all of the PlayStation controllers, but that's not saying much.
No, because 3 of them were exactly the same. One of them didn't have joysticks, and then the rest of them did.
Yeah.
And even the one that didn't have joysticks was on the same console as one that eventually came out with joysticks. So they're literally all the same. Like, I don't know how Roy can be like, oh, the DualShock 3 was great. It's like, it's exactly dimension for dimension the same as the last 2 controllers. Yeah. I don't know why is that one better.
Rumble or whatever the fuck.
Or fucking shit axis. Nobody ever used that. Kind of have Rumble with 6-axis, even though like 2 years after the console came out, they came out with 6-axis with Rumble.
What game used 6-axis anyway?
The first like 4 games they came out for it.
Yeah.
The best implementation of it that I saw was in that game Africa. That was feces.
Africa.
It was a photography game where when you turned your controller sideways, it turned the camera sideways, so you could take like a portrait shot.
That's gimmicky, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean it totally worked, but. And I think there was like grenades or something for it in Uncharted.
Grenades.
But I never ever used 6-axis. It's stupid.
How do you get like it's not in you know like
Yeah.
it just doesn't work. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. It
Stupid.
doesn't flow into gameplay well. Same with Kinect and the motion controls. That does not flow into gameplay well. Oh, that almost killed me.
It's just it was close. Vive does it the best, or I mean, even just motion controls, Oculus, anything with VR.
Well, I mean, that's designed from the ground up to be motion controls.
For that.
Whereas instead, the Microsoft had to fucking.
If you just want to be a fat
jam
piece
that
of
in.
shit on your couch, I don't want to be jerking the controller around. Or let's do this. I'm glad that was kind of a phase that got weeded out, though.
With the fucking
they
motion
kept pushing.
controls?
Yeah, just motion games and shit on console.
Oh, I hated them. Every fucking dance.
I totally
game
bought into it, like with Kinect and stuff, and I still like Kinect
is better than
for
PlayStation
voice
Move.
stuff.
Because PlayStation Move is just the Wii.
Yeah, but
motion controls.
it had better games because
Yeah, well,
better
they worked
looking
better.
games.
But I think Microsoft Kinect was better just because it was trying to be something different. It was the next stage forward, whereas this is like, oh,
More
this is just the
broken,
Wii sticks or whatever.
More broken.
Wii-Con.
Yeah, but it worked on PlayStation because it had better graphics. Wii U was feezies. And Wii U was feezies.
The Wii U was
And
feezy.
Switch is feezies.
Yeah.
Demonic presence at unsafe level.
Like tech-wise, they're not doing anything new now. It's just
Well, it's VR
yeah. I mean, VR is where it's at, except
for now.
it's for now because it's just too expensive to get into, and people don't develop for it because it's got a small install base and can't make AAA games for a small group of people. You can make. I think.
Has anybody bought the PlayStation VR?
Yeah. Yeah, I think people would get into that. I think what needs to happen.
Jesus.
PSVR was it got stronger rumble than yours?
Well, it just sounds louder.
Oh.
Why doesn't it make any noise?
It might be vibrating to one of the sticks or
It's
something.
probably what it is.
Because when I had to replace one of the stick mount things on that, because I use it all the time and I got it worn out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's great. I'll reconnect. Is the battery dead? Maybe just press a button. Oh, okay, just turn back on. All right, whatever.
All right, that was cool. If I die here, it was because of that, and because I couldn't turn around suddenly.
Yeah, doing alright. Yeah, I've used that controller a lot, so I've had to replace a couple of small bits on it, or readjust some of the bits to get it back to 100%. But I mean, I recall that controller being supposing to be indestructible, but I've heard a lot of instances where they don't work.
What the pros?
Elite controllers. Like sometimes where like
no.
people will order them and they just
Pick
like,
up the health. You
straight up
fucking
the right stick doesn't work or something.
Why are you picking up the health? Pick it up.
There you go. Oh man, there's a monkey man hanging on the wall.
There's certain politicians that want to do that too. Not really, obviously. That would make me sound like a fucking psychopath.
Oh, I'd kill Trump. I'm gonna be sweet if that health got like magnetized India and it rebuilt your body.
That'd be cool.
Yep.
Kind of like Sonic.
And they'll probably do it for this, I guess, eh?
All right.
Or
Well,
do you want to? How close are you to the end of this?
not really close to the end of this mission at all. So we can probably end it there.
All right. Well, that'll do it for Doom.
All right.
I guess maybe I'll do a retrospective in that it seems like it plays a lot better and looks a lot better than when we did the beta like a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
Whenever that was.
I can't remember the beta. I never played it because it was only multiplayer. I'm not interested in the multiplayer at all, but the campaign's really fun. I mean, I wouldn't pay $60 for it just because I'm not paying $60 for a game I'm only gonna play half.
I think I'd be more inclined to
because
play this if it was like $5. If it was like
I got it for $30 at a used game store.
If it was like maybe
Actually, I got it for
if it was
$25.
less than $5, I would probably buy it and play it. But if it was 60 and I bought it, I probably wouldn't play it. If that makes any sense.
That does. I will say, if you want to play the multiplayer and the single player, then I would get it. I would pay $64, but I don't think there's anybody playing the multiplayer anymore. So, so I would just pay. I would look for a used version because it's just as good used.
Yeah.
So, anyway,
All
that's it
right.
for this.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
I'll see you next time, everybody. Bye.